Hi, this is Ben Marku with SelfHelpSax. That's S-A-X if you have a dirtymind.com. And today I'm going to talk about something annoying for you. And it's annoying for two reasons. One, because it's no fun, and two, because it's a cliche. Isn't that the worst when a cliche actually is right? And it's about exercise today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I used to be just one of the cats too. I thought it was cool to not exercise. I did everything I could, to not do it. But unfortunately, it really changes your life, and that's the cliche part, man. Isn't that a terrible cliche? Change your life, but it's true. So, as you probably know, I believe very strongly that musicians are entrepreneurs, and as an entrepreneur, it's very, very important that we make sure every single day is optimized for peak performance every day. So I guess that's high performance, not peak performance, because peaks have implied valleys. So how do we keep ourselves performing at such a high level all the time? And I think it comes down to just doing little things every day. And a big one of these is exercise. Now, 6 months ago, I didn't exercise. I would get winded on the way upstairs. I didn't feel as good. But the reason why I couldn't exercise is because I didn't want to be in shape. I didn't want to be healthy. I just wanted to look good. And as anyone who's ever lifted weights knows, or gone on a run, you don't go for a run once and then look like David Beckham. Okay? So I couldn't keep myself motivated. I had the wrong motivation behind what I was trying to do. And what changed the game is I was reading John Carlton's book, The Entrepreneur's Guide to Getting Your Shit Together, which I highly recommend, and I'll link it below in the caption of this video. And he says, quote, "Exercise burns cortisol like a match." So I Googled cortisol, and cortisol is like the stress hormone for the laymen. That's what we'd call it as non-doctors. And I wasn't really all that happy, so I was like, all right, this guy John Carlton's a genius, and everything he said has been spot on so far, so I'm just going to do it. And the results are instantaneous. That's why I'm sure you've heard of runner's high or whatever. It's true. It's real. It really happens. And so I literally just exercised. I just did a Beachbody's Insanity workout, pure cardio, which sucks. Everything about it sucks. It's all hard. It's no fun. The best part about it is when you're done. But what it does when you exercise it, you're like enlightened, man. It's like you're put on a different plane of existence for a little while. So I was in the shower and I had a couple of moments of genius, and I maybe genius is for you to decide, but I thought this could help you and maybe motivate you to start exercising. So I wrote down a list of reasons right when I got out of the shower. That's why my hair's so frizzy and crazy. The benefits of exercise. And this is actually a great learning/teaching moment for both of us. Presentation. I have to read these. I should have memorized them. How much better would it look if I was just talking right at you right now about how important exercise is, and boom, here's the 7 reasons why you can start today and not be miserable. Or if you are miserable, here's 7 ways to get through that misery. Instead, I have to read them, right? So that's bad presentation. So as again, a learning and teaching moment, this is why we have to memorize our music. Because not only do we play better, but it looks better. Now, anyway, okay. The first reason is obviously health. Exercise makes you, if you're doing the right kind of exercise, make you healthier. The second one, like I said, for me, which is how I actually really do this, because you don't get washboard abs overnight, but every time you exercise, you get stress relief, and it's a game changer. The third reason is inspiration, motivation, dedication. Now, what does that mean? That just, to me, means when you exercise, you're pushing your boundaries. You're proving to yourself that you can do something that at first you didn't think you could do. When it comes to physical fitness, like burpees or push-ups or pull-ups or whatever, when you're done, that's your brain telling you you're done. Your body isn't done till you're dead. So exercise forces you to push through those mental barriers and get to a place that we, honestly, in modern society, don't reach enough. It's amazing what happens there. I think that's where the runner's high comes in, over there. Another great reason, which connects directly to music, is the importance of routine. These exercise routines are structured and they have a very simple objective at the end. If you're doing legs day, the goal is for you to not be able to walk for 4 days. If you're doing biceps, your goal is to get a nice pump before you go to the club. Very simple. So, same way when we're practicing, we need to have a routine that hits all our major sticking points and make sure that it's organized in a way that we can grow and mature as musicians every practice session. And then the last two reasons go together. They are long-term results and reasonable expectations. Now, I don't know the last time you went on Instagram, but Instagram is just filled with all of the sexiest people on the planet, apparently, and they're all taking pictures of themselves. So that's why I couldn't exercise before, because I wanted to be like that, you know, not as gross or whatever, but like, not maybe as extreme, not gross, some people like that. So, I didn't want to be that extreme, but I did. I wanted the six-pack and everything, and like, it takes a long freaking time to get a six-pack. So, you got to have a deeper motivation for getting up every day and doing that workout, and dieting, all these other things I don't know about, than just looking good. For me, it really was changing my mood, because I needed to change that. So, reasonable expectations, and at the same time, reasonable expectation is like, you can't expect yourself to be able to run 10 miles if you smoke cigarettes and you've never exercised before. Same way, if you've ever had a student or been in a situation where you're the student and you see like that cat like do something that you think is impossible, you're like, damn, woo! How did he do that? That's crazy. You know how he did it is it maybe took him 10 seconds right in front of you to do it, but it took him all the time of shedding before that. There's a great quote by Gary Halbert. He was a copywriter, and he was asked, he could write articles like that made millions of dollars like in under an hour, which is crazy. And he was asked once, 45 minutes, like he wrote an article in 45 minutes. They're like, man, how long did that take you when you walked out of the room? He went 30 years and 45 minutes. So, reasonable expectation. Then the second thing kind of goes directly along with that is long-term goals. You need to see a vision. Same way with your music. You need to see a vision for what you want to be, and then develop a plan that takes you there in the quickest way possible, most efficient way possible. So now what I need from you is I need some sort of reaction. You can thumbs up this video, you can thumbs down this video, but what I want below this video, either way, I want a comment from you telling me one of two things. One, what are the other, like, what do you want to learn next? And two, what do you do every day that makes a huge difference? What are they? Like, I just told you about exercise. I'm going to release some more videos, and I'll call it a series to make it seem all official. What do you do? Because I'm always looking for ways to improve the same way you should. Now, this video ran way too long, and I'm sorry for that. But thank you so much for your time. And I really, really look forward to sending you a lot more information like this. And I look even more forward to hearing from you about how I can do better, because, you know, I'm a little greedy, right? I didn't just do this for you. I want to know how to get better. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you really soon.